Hello everyone, welcome, welcome, welcome. Today we are back in Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. Last we left off, we got a whole bunch of different European cars, and we're going to be restoring a whole bunch of different European cars. Something a little bit different from the constant V8 American vehicles. Something a little bit different. So we got two vehicles here, two licensed vehicles. We got the Maserati Sebring, absolutely gorgeous. And we have the Lotus Esprit. And I'm thinking, I kind of want to restore the Esprit first. Get a nice kind of mid-engine car going. So let's move it. Let's get it onto the lifter. And this thing, oh yeah, this is gonna be nice. I think we should kind of keep it that white color, kind of keep it in the same vein as the For Your Eyes Only. You know, James Bond car almost. That's not why I wanted it. There we go. Oop. I left the A. Battery charge. Hold on to that for now. I left the A. There we go. Make sure we don't have any other vehicles here. We don't. Good. And then finally, I know we usually have to worry about oil in the engine, but it's always good to double check. Always good. Yeah, okay, no oil in the engine. Where even is the engine? There is the engine. Evening, Sprockets. Hope you're doing well. Right now, we are going to be restoring this beautiful older Lotus Esprit. Very nice. Really cool car. One of the more underrated Bond cars, honestly, but it is still very nice. And I think right from the get-go, we should try to get... Let's get that engine out of there. So let's get you out of there. Boop. Because I want to start rebuilding the engine. How are you today? Hope everything is well. Yeah, let's get all of these bolts out. This poor thing. It's seen a little bit of issues. Can we get that? No, okay, we need to get that from the engine bay. Cool. So let's lower you down. Did we already... I don't think we have. So we're gonna get these done as well. And then we'll get these out of the way. There we go. Boop. I can't remember. Sometimes it's very difficult to remember that. Oh, okay. Are you kidding me? we can't get the starter because we need to get the oil filter out, but the oil filter needs to be from underneath the car, whereas the starter can only be done from the top of the car. Even though they're right. That sounds like a British. That sounds like a British car. That is British design right there. the designers must have been on strike that day. What the heck? And then you gotta go back underneath the car to get the transmission out. Oh, that shouldn't be funny, but it is. That's hilarious. Okay, now we can lower this down, and we should be able to get the engine out of there as well. I think. No, we need to get the exhaust section out as well. There we go. Boop. Finally, we can remove the engine. Remove the engine from the front of the car, from the rear of the car. There we go. Oh my word. It is really cool. It's like a slant 4 engine. It's just kind of tilted a little bit. Very cool. Let's get the rest of the drivetrain out of here. Let's get this off. And let's begin getting this entire engine disassembled. We're gonna be going for a regular restoration for this vehicle since it's our first time ever working on one of these. And oh boy. Oh my word. Alright, this is very interesting though. A lot of Very unique components. Very, very cool. I love the Lotus. I love a lot of Lotuses though. Lotuses, they're just really, really cool cars. Very kind of underrated exotic vehicles. I definitely don't get the love they deserve. You know, for a company that was in Formula 1, for a company that was in many, many other forms of motorsport as well, but most well known for being in Formula 1. A lot of their mid-engine, high-performance vehicles. Very, very nice. But when you think of exotic companies, they usually kind of get forgotten about. It's a shame. They deserve so much more love. This is... I get the feeling that I'm going to be regretting saying that by the time I'm getting done working on this thing. Because it is... As cool as it is still a British car. And British cars are... Well, just like every other fluid, British cars ooze cool. But they ooze everything else too. What am I missing? Oh, the air filter. Right. Really, really cool, this custom setup here. Get all the carburetors out as well. Doop-a-doop. There you go. Now we should be able to get the, now we get the intake manifold. And then finally we can get the intake, the engine head. Let's get that out of there. Very interesting design. Never really worked on any Lotus myself. I know the more modern Lotus Elises use the Toyota engines, which I imagine are probably very, very similar to like the regular Corolla engines with a few custom parts on them. So they probably shouldn't be too atrocious to work on. But some of these engines a little bit strange. Very, very unique. Probably acquired a decent amount of specialized training. At the very least, quite a bit of experience. There we go. We're probably gonna need. Are we gonna need clips for that? Alright, so that's all part of the engine block. Alright, so we're gonna need to rotate this engine. That's... Yeah, that's... Because of it being a slant engine, it's gonna be... We can't really work on both sides at the same time because of how awkward the angles are. That's fine. Most of this is already getting taken apart. Very, very nice. I do like the fact that this game did kind of extend the wheelhouse. Like, a lot of... The vast majority of vehicles in Car Mechanic Simulator 2015 were mostly either modern V8s, classic V8s, or something along that lines. Whereas in this game, you do get a lot more engine variety. You do get more vehicles that are using different engine types, some with like very, very specialized engines. And it's really cool because it makes the builds much more memorable, makes the builds much more unique. Ow! All right, that was one crunch. We don't want crunchies here. We want lots of fixings. I managed to restore both axles though, which is good. Ow. Okay, that was 2 crunches. 2 or 3 crunches. Alright, good. We got an engine block. Got a crankshaft. That's good. Alright, sweet. We are gonna need 4 pistons though. So let's get this. Oop. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4 piston rings. There we go. Thankfully, though, we still have the universal piston, or nearly universal pistons. Don't have to worry too much about that. Oop. And there we go. Absolutely amazing. Alright, we got 3 of 4 rod caps repaired, which is a start. We can just purchase 1 more rod cap. And we'll have to see how many crankshaft bearing caps we're going to need. None. Okay, we won't need any of them. Very nice. Alright, so far so good. We've got a decent amount of things repaired right from the start. We're going to need an oil pan. I know that because for some reason barn find vehicles, none of the barn find vehicles have oil pans in them. Which is very, very, very strange. So inline 4E. So this uses... Alright, so this is the Echo sub designation for inline 4 engines. Very, very nice. Very, very cool. Alright, we're gonna rotate you. Get rotated, idiot. Boop. Back up right. Alright, first engine head. There we go. Always good to do a cross pattern, even if it takes longer. It kind of adds to the immersion because you do want to do that in real life, starting from the center, kind of doing a cross, so it's almost a star pattern, working way out, especially for things like engine heads and everything. That ensures a very even seal. Alright, we need an engine head Bravo. And it is... There you are. I think it's a Bravo. Yes, it is a Bravo. Good. Ooh. Also, I've been learning quite a bit at work. Working with plastic injection molding. Really, really cool. I got to design first ever living hinge. Which basically, if you ever have like the shampoo bottles and everything, how it like, you know, it's one singular molded piece. But basically it allows it to kind of open up and close on its own, and it's basically, it gets super thin, and when it gets injected into the mold, it causes that area a very high stress concentration in that area when first creating it. That allows it to be very strong, so it can constantly, you know, flex back and forth and everything without excessive fatigue causing damage and all that stuff. Very cool. I got to design one of them today. And it's surprisingly simple. You just have a slight indentation on the side you want bending, and then you have a relief, like a U-shaped relief on the other side. And it's super cool. Very awesome. Now I've been learning how to design plastic press fit hinges as well. And that's entirely different as well. There's a lot of math going into that one, but very cool. I've never really prior to the new job, I've mostly been worked on like sheet metal and other metal components. Not really too much plastic in the previous job, so it's been a learning experience, which is really cool because no matter how much you learn, it's always cool to learn more. I wonder if this will... Yes. Okay, good. That's the better way to go about it. I would have to shift through 400 different air filters. This is better. Alright, we have the air filter cover. There we go. So, oh, gosh. Alright, this is going to be a little bit less. Great. Alright, we need you. And we're going to have to wait and see what else we can use. The cap. Okay, the cap's good. Alright, we're going to need the clip and we're going to need wires. Cool. What are the wires? Let's start with that first. Wires inline 4 Echo. Cool. So that's going to be down here. And it's going to be a Lotus brand. You think? Yeah, over here. Boop. And then 2 flip these. Because this car came with none of that stuff. There we go. Very nice. Also, I saw... I want to hunt them down. Because I saw it again today. I saw in the parking lot of my work. It was a bright yellow TVR Griffith 500. And I want to meet the person who owns that because holy crap, that is a really cool car. It's basically like a much more powerful Miata in that it's, you know, very lightweight, no frills, performance sports car, open top. It was never legally imported. It was never initially designed for sale in the United States. No airbags, no traction control, no ABS, none of that stuff. Pure driver's car. But Oh my word. It is so beautiful. Like it's in really good condition as well. Like so good. And I want to find whoever owns it, just so I can like ask them how they got it, because oh my god, it is so cool. Now, I probably am not in the point where I can afford that or afford a place to properly store it, because when you own a sports car, especially in Maryland, with Maryland weather and everything, Maryland salts and Maryland rain and Maryland storms and all that, you want a place where you can effectively store your vehicles, especially like any, you know, high-end stuff, because it is very harsh on them. Wait, we need three cam gears? Okay, that's new. Boop. Alright, so that's you. 17 belt. We need a water pump pulley as well. So much weird stuff. I think that's the right one we need. Yeah. Okay, cool. Very nice. Alright, now we need the serpentine belt Bravo. Serpentine belt Bravo. Where's the Lotus one? Lotus symbol, inline 4 echo. There we go. Perfect. It's weird that the timing components are literally just right there. Like we don't have anything else. We have an alpha. We do have an alpha, I think. Alpha inline 4 echo. There we go. And then of course auto roller A. May as well get that as well. Thankfully, they do keep the engines mostly internally consistent. So for things like an inline 4 echo, like everything for an inline 4 echo is going to be here. Like this is going to be for the Lotus Esprit, which is very cool, very nice. And it does make it very much easier to kind of track down what part you're going for once you get used to the system. And it is very nice. So nice. Alright. Are we missing anything else? Are we missing... we're gonna eventually need the oil filter, but that's gonna be much later. Because apparently... You need to remove the starter before you can remove the oil filter. No, sorry. You need to install the starter before you can install the oil filter because of how tightly packed everything is, which is kind of ridiculous. Alright, so flywheel, pressure plate, release bearing, there we go. Boop. All those non-serviceable. The clutch plate, for some reason, always serviceable. We usually have a very good track record of being able to repair it as well. Alright. And there we go. Boop. Alright. Let's take this. Take it off, put the new engine in. There we go. Absolutely lovely. Oh, that needs to be done from underneath the vehicle. The gearbox. Okay, I see how it is. There we go. Nice. We're gonna wait for those because we are going to need to repair pretty much the rest of the rear suspension. Get that all restored. This is cool though. This is a very cool vehicle. There we go. Get you installed. And then the oil filter needs to be installed from underneath the vehicle again. lot of raising and lowering. Alright, so let's get you over here. We need the inline 4 oil filter, so that's a blue one. There we go. Gotta make sure we don't mix up with the W12 one because that is also a bright blue colored oil filter. I do like the fact that they keep all the oil filters color coded though. It makes it much better. Alright, let's get all this off now. Complete disassembly of the rear suspension. Midnight, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything is good. How be the Super Mario RPG? If I remember correctly, you're still playing through that. Right now, we are currently in the midst of restoring the wonderful Lotus Esprit. I keep wanting to call it the Elise because I'm so used to driving the Elise in Need for Speed Most Wanted. It's become force a habit to say the Elise, but no, it is the other one, the Esprit, the other long runner in the Lotus lineup. Alright, there we go. Get all this out of here. And then finally, boop. Sweet. Alright, let's get some shock absorbers knocked up. I've actually played it today. Just, because, that stuff totally understand. There's always lots going on. Video games usually come second to quite a few other things and everything. And sometimes, I can spell. Sometimes you have different, other things you're working on as well in the background, what have you. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, we should probably, the tires, right? So 5, 70 R14. I think that's the vintage tire. Yeah, I believe so. Let's double check here. Standard tire. Okay, even better. So boop. Standard tire. Two of them, size 14, width 205, and the profile 70. Nice. There we go. Get these, and let's get the Esprit as well. Rims. Boop. Two of you, please. 14. There we go. Having a conversation with one of your friends about splits earlier. Was it about how that a certain city in Texas doesn't exist and is totally fake? What was the conversation? What was the splits conversation? The totally not real city of something Antonio something. They don't have a basketball team at all. the only two cities in Texas is Dallas and Austin and Houston. So there's 3 cities. But the only one I care about is Austin because that one has Circuit of the Americas. There we go. Take that. Alright. What else are we gonna need? Let's try to think. We are going to need... First we're gonna need to repair the other components. But we're going to need at least 8 of you, 2 of you, and 2 of you. There we go. Those are the other wear components. Oh, alright, got 2 crunches. That's not good. There we go. Alright. Alright, we're gonna have to get the exhaust section just a little bit later. But right now, at least, we're getting the rear suspension all put together. Talking about the next NBA season. Oh, sweet. Yeah, it's always kind of cool to kind of get yourself hyped up about the potential big stories and everything. Very, very, very nice. What else do we need? We're gonna need 2 wheel hub bearings. Boop. And rear wheel hub B. Yeah, B. One of you. There we go. Expressing thoughts about how well the teams are gonna do. Nice. It's the preseason predictions and everything. It's always fun to do that, especially like for like the motorsport season as well, when you see the teams reveal the new cars and everything, reveal, you know, the player, you know, the drivers and everything like that. You're like, oh, you know, it could be, you know, big season for this team this year. It could be a big season for that. Trying to do all the analysis and everything. Also, how the Grizzlies can win a cup. Oh, that'd be cool too. Having a hometown team, you know, in competition for, you know, the overall victory. That'd be cool. That'd be very nice. Because that's what makes it fun though, is when you know, when you're in contention and everything. We're actually on full cover. Where we are. There you are. One, 2 teams are scared of are Denver and Miami. Alright, so what's making them what is making them the teams to beat this coming up season? What are their, you know, what are their cards that they're keeping close to their chest? Or flaunting out in the open? What are their big strengths? Denver just came off the championship season. True, and if I remember correctly, Miami came really close as well. Miami did really well last year. So provided they didn't lose anyone, or, you know, anyone big, no one has any injuries or injuries, that could be a big, you know, they could still be carrying the momentum from the previous season. So that is a good point as well. Alright, the rear of the vehicle, that's all sorted. We need to refuel the engine with oil. So let's get that real quick. There we go. Boop. Oh my gosh, look at the intake manifold and the carburetors and everything when this engine, so nice. It's gonna sound nice as well when we get working on it. Yeah, this is all gonna be coming out. Let's get this section all sorted. Alright, so that's from under the vehicle on the left of the oil tank. So let's get that repaired as well. Not the oil tank, the fuel tank. Why'd I say oil tank? some kind of hydrocarbon. Alright, how do we get, oh boy. There we go. And there we go. Boop. Jimmy Butler made a historic playoff run with Miami as Nate seed. If they land Damian Lillard. Lillard. They've been nearly unstoppable. Okay, so they already have, you know, very strong lineup and everything. And it could potentially get even stronger. That's, oh boy. I do. That is risky. Alright, come on, give me. Boop. Boop. There we go. Boop. Get all this in there. Where's the battery? I haven't seen the battery at all. I zoom out. Where is? Oh, battery's located way back here. Boop. Alright, let's take the battery over to the charger. Also started roasting the Lakers this year. Hey, it's never too early for the preseason, you know, the preseason roast. Letting the rivalries flare up. All in good fun. As long as it is in good fun, you know, that's the key point. Because at the end of the day, it is just a game. Or it is, you know, it is just a sport. We don't have, you know, any super personal stake in it. Which is, you know, it's all for our entertainment. And while it is good for our favorite teams to get the dubs, it's not necessarily necessary. But then again, most of the teams from like my hometown, the Orioles have been doing decently in baseball. Otherwise, we've been kind of mid. We've been kind of mid for quite a while. Something I don't know, but my friends have to huge like his friend because playing. So it's one of those wherever they go, you know, I'm supporting type of fans. I was kind of like that with Sebastian Vettel with Formula One, where I was, you know, was a Red Bull fan when he was with Red Bull. I was a Ferrari fan when he was with Ferrari, and I was an Aston Martin fan when he was with Aston Martin. But now I don't know who to really support. I'm kind of supporting most of the old guard of Lewis Hamilton and Fernando Alonso now, just because you know, they were the ones that also, you know, part of that, you know, that the early 2010s to late 2000s when I got back into motorsports. And then when I retired, I stopped caring about them. So I take it now he's a root for the home team type of person, where he'll, you know, is a Grizzlies fan as well, or is who does he root for? Two of you. Nope, that's a rear one. We want a front one. Two of you. And two of you. There we go. He's a Grizzlies fan as well. Nice. Nice. So you guys are, you know, rooting for the same teams. We want two of you. Ooh. And we want two of you. Ooh. Alright. Let's see your inventory real quick. And it is, okay, this is the narrow one. 195, 70, or 14. Always good to write that down because it is quite a bit to memorize. Oop. 14. 70? Yeah, 70. Oop, there we go. And then back to the rim shop, the Esprit. I like how you get like the absolutely massive Lotus Esprit wheels as well. It's kind of silly. Boop, boop. There we go. Get that installed. I'm gonna take you. Oh yeah, we need to install the other ones. There we go. Take you. Install you. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, while we're waiting, let's get this. I don't think we got any crunches there. That's good. That is very good. I'm gonna take you. While we're waiting. Go up here. Sway bar. Is it a B? I think it's a B. We're gonna wait and see for that one. I don't. Oh, I can't type today. I'm fat fingering the keyboard. There we go. Now let's get the final one balanced. When Kirby died, my friend took a dose and went to the swash out of everybody. For a week. I mean, you know, when it's, you know, it's tough. It's tough when, you know, one of your favorite, you know. It's bad enough when, like, you know, a favorite player, you know, someone that, you know, you kind of have that you know, parasocial relationship to retires. You know, you're not gonna really seeing them anymore. But then if they, you know, completely pass, then it's you know, it's even worse because you feel like, you know, it's, you know, it definitely feels like you kind of lost, you know, a good friend, even if they may not have, you know, necessarily known you. It's still very, very sad. It's absolutely tragic what happened as well. Just I feel for the family. But unfortunately, that is the nature of life. We don't necessarily know how long we have on this little blue planet, so we gotta make the best of it. However, whatever way we can. Gotta make sure that, you know, gotta make sure we make the best of it. Always end, you know, the conversations with, you know, leave conversations on a good note and everything. You know, tell loved ones that you love them and everything, all that stuff. Don't want your last words to anyone being, you know, mean words or anything like that. Sad to believe that he's gone. Yeah, it is. It's, you know, I remember especially like back in high school, the Kobe meme. Pretty much anytime anyone was you know, throwing anything to, like, you know, the trash can or whatever, it's that people try to do it from like across the classroom or whatever. Kobe! They'd yell and they'd like absolutely throw it. And most of the time it'd miss. But, you know, it was still in good fun and everything. And it's weird that, you know, that's, you know, people probably still do that, but it's very different. It's like the raise hell, praise Dale saying kind of got started a little bit before, you know, before his own time in passing. But now it's kind of almost like a tribute in a way to the man that drove the number 3. Most of that my brother still does. I mean, you know, it is you know, fun to do and everything. It's yeet for accuracy. It is Kobe for sorry, it is yeet for power, Kobe for accuracy. And I can do whoa, wait, what? Did I not take one? Oh yeah, I didn't take it off here. I was wondering, I was like, wait a second, where'd it come from? Oh, where'd it go? Where'd you come from, Cat Nitro? But it is weird how, you know, one person kind of leave that like big kind of legacy on, not only just like memes, but just like culture in general. Very cool. But also, you know, very sad when they are gone as well. Like the We Are, like if you listen to like the We Are number 1, if you go with anyone on YouTube, you see, you know, a lot of people, you know, mourning the loss of mourning the loss of the Robbie Rotten. So it's you know, it's very different. Status. All right, so this is good so far. We're missing the battery still, and then afterwards we'll be restoring the body parts, or taking the body parts. All right, let's see if we manage to get the battery up to 100%. It was kind of low, so we will have to see. Okay, it literally just restores it all to 100%. I see how it is. Global body condition, global parts condition. We are missing one of the seats. So let's get you out of there. So that is seat Esprit and steering wheel Esprit. Then we need to replace both of those. It's annoying that I can't go to the tablet from the interior disassemble mode. That's fine. I get 2 of you. Boop. No customization here because it is one of the it is a licensed vehicle, but you do get the very unique parts. And then we go. Yep, there we go. Perfect. All right. Let's get all of this out of here. We can repair some of it, which is good. We can't repair it. We cannot repair any of the windows though, or any of the headlights or taillights. So that stuff's going to need to be completely replaced. So that's fine. Mirrors are good, doors are good, clamshell is good, sweet. Alright. Boop. 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 There we go. Just gonna need all the glass and all of the headlights and tail lights. And other than that, this is coming along very, very nicely. Alright. Body shop now. Let's get these repaired. Or not get these replaced. Alright. Do we need an engine? Oh, we should probably check that the engine cover is... Okay, good. The engine cover is in good shape as well. Perfect. This is for a barn find car. Very, very solid. I quite like that. Alright, window. Window, 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 headlight, headlight, window, 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 tail lights. There we go. And this will get us all to 100%, which is good. Gosh, this thing is an absolute beauty of a machine. The beautiful little wedge, which I'm enjoying. I like the wedge. Kind of like the wedge shaped design vehicles. Very, very cool. Even if they're actually less aerodynamic than their regular counterparts. We gotta get that in there. I think that's everything. Let's close you. Oh yeah, the trunk. Not the trunk, the plates. Alright. What should we do for this one? We do have Great Britain. Right? I think so, yeah. Great Britain. There we go. And then the front. There we go. Boop. Get the British plates on there. I probably shouldn't have gotten the MI6 or something like that instead. Regardless, though, very, very cool. Very, very nice car. Let's see what kind of livery options we have. Wait, what? I don't want that. I moved the parking instead of paint. My mistake. Where are you? There we are. There we go. Move that here. Don't want that. Boop. Paint shop. There we go. Much better. I want to see if this what can be applied for the paint. Hopefully some cool livery options at least. A green stripe. A yellow stripe. 2 green stripes. 2 yellow stripes. That's all we get, ladies and gentlemen. Oh gosh. Nah, we're gonna keep it like this then. Keep it like the little Willy. What's it called? Like the Wet Willy? I think it may have been called the Wet Willy instead. Regardless, though, look at this. Absolutely amazing. And now let's get a nice celebratory picture of it. Boom. Very, very sweet. I wish we got like an actual proper photo mode though, where we can kind of put the vehicle in different backdrops in different areas and stuff like that. That'd be very, very nice, I think. There we go. Get a little bit of that blur of the lights. Very, very sweet. I do want to test it though. I want to see just how fast it can go. The little inline four. I wanna listen. There's a rubber bushing missing from the car. What? Where? Okay, we're missing a rubber bushing. Old man yells at rubber bushing. I swear I replaced it. I think I did anyway. You know, yeah, man. Oh. Yeah. That'd be very, very dangerous if we try to drive the vehicle without that. Alright, now we're good to go. Alright, let's see. It is an older inline four, so probably not making any more than 200-ish horsepower. Probably about 150-ish. Sounds good though. Oh, look at the interior. Very, very early 80s. Oh, so cool. Five seconds, 0 to 60 mile an hour though. That's not bad. That's not bad for an old car. 120. Very respectable. This is quite nice. And finish. Oh, crunch, crunch. Oh gosh. It's a good thing we can't damage the vehicle. It is so good that we can't damage the vehicle. Big crunch. Major crunch. All right. We can sell the vehicle. Only $27,000. Dang. That is very, very unfortunate. I was hoping that we get a little bit more out of that one. But such is life. Alright, this one, car value is very, very high for this vehicle. With the inline sixing overlay cam. I think we're also gonna get the Porsche out. We may. I don't want to do the Porsche. We'll do the Porsche after the Maserati. We're gonna move you back to the garage entrance. There we go. We've tuned one of these before, or we've restored one of these before, but now I wanna like fully tune that one. We're gonna do a basic restoration on this one though, because it's a Maserati. So sweet. Alright, so let's move you to the lifter. Let's get this raised up. Yeah. Alright, while we're waiting, let's get you. Boop. Let's get you. And let's get you. There we go. Sweet. Move all the equipment to car left to A. Get everything set. Nothing there. Cool. There we go. Frame's a lot better. Alright, let's use equipment on the interior. That all nice. Alright. Alright, very, very simplistic rear. Very, very simplistic rear. That's fine. I will happily take that for the time being. Let's get the drivetrain out of here first, so that we can eventually get all the other fun stuff. Although I think that's accessible from the engine bay. Okay, so that's gonna need. That's gonna need a little bit of finagling. A lot of up and downs there. Boop, 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 boop. Ah, such a beautiful car, the Maserati. Very, very sweet. I think next week, though, we might go back to enthusiast professional racing for like a week, like a couple weeks, just to, you know, kind of keep things a little bit fresh. I think we may kind of alternate back and forth between the Car Mechanic Simulator and Enthusiast, because both of them are very, very fun. But because those are going to be like kind of longer running games. It's gonna be enjoyable though. But it's, you know, I kind of like, you know, mixing it up a little bit. There we go. Ooh. And then this side as well. There we go. Get that out of there. Get that leaf spring plate out of there. Get these small rubber bushings out. Nobody likes the small rubber bushings. Get out of the small rubber bushings. No, they are very, very necessary. Very, very useful. What am I missing? Oh. There we go. Now we can get it out. Sweet. Alright, in the meantime, let's lower this down while we're waiting. Open the hood. Oh gosh. Very, very tight here. Very, very tight. We can at least get that out of the way. And we need to remove you. There we go. Oop. Oh, that's one crunch. Alright, only one crunch. That's not bad. I'm glad there's only one crunch. We are not Captain Crunch. We are just minor crunch instead. And let's remove that front exhaust section while we're waiting. Part mounts. Oh right, hang on. We should probably. Oh gosh, this is gonna make things difficult. That's fine. It's the Sebring rims are different. We didn't sell the junk parts from the Esprit. That's 185, 80, R16. Cool. And this is what? Vintage tire, right? Standard tire. Standard tire again. Okay, cool. So let's get that purchased. Standard tire to review. Size 16. Width 185. 80. There we go. Get 2 rim Sebrings, size 16. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Oop. While we're waiting for that, we can purchase other things. For example, 2 rear shock absorber Bravos. And 4 small rubber bushing. There we go. Take you, put you there. Balance the little tiny, very narrow rim. Because oh my gosh, these things are narrow. Take you. Why does it take so long to balance these things? Also, a buddy of mine messaged me a couple days ago asking if his wheel was going to be balanced correctly. Because it was a fairly large row of weights on the inside of his wheel, and he was wondering, you know, why it was like that. But he has an SUV, and those things, especially with very, very tiny, very small wheels with very, very thick tires, you do need much more weight to kind of counterbalance that. One, because you're closer to the center of the wheel, so more weight is needed for also because I just realized my game is like partially cut off. That's weird. I want to get that sorted in just a second. I'll do that real quick. Because that's not bothering me. I don't know how that happened. But I'm gonna fix that. There we go. Kind of. There we go. Better. I don't know how things kind of got messed up there. OBS did an update and all my overlays got completely like messed around with, and I was so annoyed. I thought I got everything all back to normal, but I guess not. I guess not. Now it should be back. Now it should be back to normal. Yeah, nothing's getting cut off, I think. It's still kind of getting cut off. We can fix that real quick. There we go. That's better. That is so much better. I apologize. Game is being, not game, but OBS has been very, very difficult. So I want to make sure that this is set up properly. There we go. Boop. Boop. There we go. Back in. Nothing's getting cut off. All good now. That was. I just have to get that all fixed. But you know, I'm thinking of doing enthusiast next week. I think that'd be very, very fun, very enjoyable. And I go back to doing the Simcade racing with all the different vehicles there. That'd be very, very, very fun. Now let's get this in there. Boop, 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 boop. This side in there. Everybody, so kind of like each week from here on out, we'll kind of just alternate between the two. I think that'd be kind of fun. Doing a mixture of restoring vehicles or doing jobs for the customers and everything. Or so I want to get all of the story jobs knocked out as well, because there's an achievement for that. And plus, it is kind of fun, kind of using our diagnostic skills to see what all needs to be done there, instead of just going in and replacing literally everything. So sometimes it is fun just kind of seeing what can and can't be, you know, what you can and can't repair just by, you know, you want to fix that. That is part of the fun of the car mechanic simulator as well, is doing the actual mechanics side of things and just instead of just the vehicle restorations. This is mostly just a like kind of almost mental therapy for me, where it's just very relaxing, kind of going through this all, just seeing the engine kind of come apart, come back together, you know, in much better condition. Oh, this one, the inline 6. If I remember correctly, this shares the same, a lot of the same components with the Sakura GT20. Oh, I gotta remove gearbox. Okay. I see. Come on. Get out of there. Get out of there, gearbox. There we go. There we go. Boop. Carry it over here. And oh boy, this thing, it is not in great shape. So time to begin just kind of tearing this all down, getting all of these components removed. Oh boy, these carburetors have seen better days. Triple side draft carburetors. I imagine that's going to be, in real life, that's very, very difficult to kind of get all set up properly and everything. But I mean, it's a performance car. It's an older performance car, especially. They're designed to be finicky. That is the nature of older sports cars. There we go. Get out of there. Thankfully, though, this isn't too bad with it being the double overhead cam engine. We are going to have a lot of camshaft, camshaft thingies, but that's fine. That is a-okay. I want to see what all I can do with the Porsche engine as well for tuning. Because I know it won't let us turbocharge it or anything like that. But here we go. Let's get you out of there. And let's get you out of there. Boom. Alright, let's get this engine head out. So many spark plugs. We're missing a couple of spark plugs as well. I just realized that. Wait. Oh, cool. It's a twin spark system as well. Very nice. Very cool. So basically, what the twin spark system does is it makes sure that excess fuel does get burned. You know, if you're not quite getting complete combustion, you add another spark plug, and that not only does it help improve emissions, but it does improve power as well, at the expense of an increased electrical load on your vehicle, and also a slightly added complexity due to the fact that you're firing off literally double the amount of spark plugs. But it is still very nice, very cool. Oh my gosh, so many camshaft caps. So many. The nature of straight six engines. I hope in Car Mechanic Simulator 2021 they have more like Japanese tuners and stuff like that. Welcome, Tina. Hope you're doing well today. So how did you like Golden Sun? The beginning is kind of slow, but it gets more fun now. I mean, I actually quite like that. I enjoyed the kind of I enjoyed the ability to kind of keep it, you know, have it be, you know, very kind of silly, but like also serious at the same time. Like it has a lot of good moments of like, you know, we can kind of, you know, it has a good mix of emotions. It's not like overly serious or like overly corny. Like it's got a good mix, and it kind of flows between, you know, the various, you know, emotions very well. I quite like it. The art style is really nice. The battle system, it's cool enough. I do like the fact that the healer is, well, not the healer, but like, you know, the typical kind of mage girl archetype. She's still, you know, viable as a physical combatant, even if not nearly as powerful as the two, basically the slow kind of tanky frontline Garrett, and the kind of middleweight, kind of speedy, kind of basically Mario well-rounder Isaac. Even then, so like even if she runs out of the psionics points or whatever, and she can't do that, she's still, you know, strong enough to be able to hold her own, which is very good. We just crunched her engine block. Oh gosh, so many crunches. I don't like hearing the crunches. We're gonna have to buy a new engine block. Yep. We're gonna have to buy a new engine block. It's a carbon again? Yeah, so this is Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. Very cool. Right now we're restoring, hey, I'll show you the actual car. Right now we're in the midst of restoring this Maserati Sebring. Very old, very valuable classic Italian sports car. And we're in the process of rebuilding the engine. Rear suspension is all completely been restored, all nice and shiny. But as you can see, everything else is very rusted. It's gonna need a lot of love, lot of repairs. Some things we can repair. on the workbench, what other things we're going to need to end up replacing. We need a standard piston with conrod. And since this is an inline 6, we're going to need 6 of these. And we're going to need 6 piston rings. Because the piston rings, what they do is it basically prevents oil from flowing into the combustion chamber. Do we get to drive, or do we get to just build? You do get to drive as well. But the game is more so focused on the building side of it, as opposed to the driving side. Like, you kind of have a couple of test tracks and stuff. But it's basically more so the fun comes from kind of tearing apart and rebuilding different vehicles, both fictional and real life vehicles. And it's very, very fun because you have different engine types as well, and you gotta kind of deal with the different challenges that each of the engine types have. For example, with this being a straight 6 engine, it is a long boy. And as you can see, there is a lot of supporting architecture, like these crankshaft bearing caps. And it is quite a lot. Quite a lot of components in here. Alright, so we're going to need 2 rod caps and 1 crankshaft bearing cap. So let's get that purchased. The crankshaft bearing cap, 1 of you, and then 2 rod caps. There we go. Get the underside of the engine all put back together. We at least have the very, very basis of the engine now. Oh, I only needed 1 rod cap. Okay, that's fine. Usually, regardless of how you do things, you do make a profit as well. The other big thing is just kind of restoring vehicles and then flipping them and selling them. So that you can buy even more exotic vehicles, add more vehicles to your collection if you really, really fancy them. I usually like selling them. Because there isn't too much you get to drive, you get to really do with them once you've fully built them. Car Mechanic Simulator 2021, I've heard, does kind of mitigate that a bit with the drag racing DLC. So you do get to race the vehicles after you get done kind of tuning the engine and rebuilding them and everything, which is very, very nice. But at least currently, that is not really an option in this game. And oh boy, we're gonna need another carburetor. We need 1 of you and 3 of these round air filters, because the air filters cannot be repaired on the workbench because they're filters. So basically, they get dirty, you can't really clean them or anything like that. They get clogged up with all kinds of dirt and other road particulates and everything like that in the air. And you do need to replace them. Just like the spark plugs. Spark plugs are wear and tear components as well. And those all need to be replaced. And there is so many spark plugs. So many spark plugs. We're gonna need a total of 12. Because there's 2 spark plugs per cylinder. And oh my word. The joys of a twin spark system. You get more power, you get better emissions. But you do add a little bit of increased complexity to your vehicle. There we go. Now time for all of the camshaft caps. Okay, never mind. That's not the case either. So, what kind of cam gears do we have here? Cam gear inline 6. We're gonna need 2 of those. And then, how many are we gonna need here? I believe it's gonna be a total of 12. No, we're gonna need a total of 14. Because there is 1 more than the total number of cylinders per side. So since this is an inline 6, we're going to need a little bit more. And if you have any questions about any of this stuff, feel free to ask. Sometimes I get a little bit lost in the sauce and everything. Very complicated for someone with no knowledge in cars. It is a little bit complicated, but the more you play it, the better the more you kind of learn and everything like that. But it is very, very fun, really relaxing. Anyway, good night, Tina. Hope you have a great night. Let's get this all nice and built up. I think we got the right amounts. Yes, we did. Good. We caught that just in time. Boop. And boop. Sweet. Oh my word, there was so many camshaft caps. Alright. Alright, we need timing chain Sebring. Kinda need all of this as well because, yeah. Timing chain inline 6. There we go. Why do we just do that? We have a timing chain Sebring specifically. We need the water pump instead. I can spell. Water pump inline 6. I don't think we need a Bravo. No. Good. Oh wait, we were able to restore that. Ignore that. Nothing happened. Nothing happened there. Nope. You saw nothing. That's alright. So it's only, you know, a couple extra dollars. Let me change sprockets. There we go. We got a sprockets. We got some cogs in here. Get the timing chain cover in there. Sweet. Alright. We need an ignition distributor. What else are we gonna need? Because the ignition system on this, I think it's fairly complicated as well. Alright. I think one of the clips, yeah, all the clips broke. Cool. So we need 2 more clip fees. Little tiny little things. They are important for keeping the distributor cap on there. Where what's not letting me put on the wiring yet? Oh, look at that with the Maserati. The Maserati branding as well with the Trident. A throwback to the Maserati's hometown as well. Very, very cool. Let's get these ignition wires on there. Yes. Oh, look at that. That is very, very nice. Of course, with it being a twin spark, we do need 2 ignition coil Bs instead of 1. They just kind of float there, though. Let's put this fuel filter in there. Engine is nearly fully built. And what an engine it is. Yes. Alright, let's get the flywheel on there. Keeps the engine balanced, pressure plate, release bearing, all for actuating the clutch, which is a friction material that basically connects the engine to the transmission and allows it to also disconnect. That way you don't stop the engine each time you stop the car. There we go. And there we go. Sweet. And we're missing something. Oh yeah, the crankshaft pulley. Boop, boop, boop. Inline 6. Alright, now I'm gonna have some very, very fun serpentine belt B, and serpentine belt A. Inline 6. Cool. A inline 6, serpentine belt B, inline 6. There we go. And that should allow it all back together. And of course a radiator fan. We don't have a radiator fan. Oh boy. There you are. There you are. Nice. Purely mechanical radiator fan. Getting that in there. Sweet. That is a very, very, very nice engine. Alright, let's take this. Take this off there. Get it back in. Yes. Sweet. Alright, let's get oil in it. Oh my gosh, this is so nice though. Oop. Alright, you. This can go back. Alright. Now for the fun stuff. Let's get all of the other engine bay components removed, get them repaired. Yeah. Boop. Install this. Yes. That way the battery gets charged up, battery gets restored. It's pretty much a guarantee that it'll be fully fixed. We don't need to repair a battery ever again. We don't need to replace a battery. Never need to buy one. Nope. That's not how it works in real life, but at least currently it's, you know, allowing us to do that. So, you know, realism. Alright, let's get this vehicle. I think we should be good now. I think we should be good, unless it's like really time based, where like you have to wait like a couple minutes in order to get. No, okay, it's pretty much near instantaneously. We've been sleeping on that battery charger. That is very useful. Oh my gosh, you have no idea how useful that is. All right, rear muffler, Sebring, middle muffler. Cool. All right. So let's get the Sebring exhaust. And boop, boop. And then the middle muffler. That way we get most of the exhaust section all put back together. Get the gearbox in here as well. Pretty much all of the underbody, middle and rear components all put back on there. Make sure we're not forgetting anything. And I see that we are forgetting something because we totally forgot to put on the spring U-bolts on that side. It's always the small stuff that you forget. Like children. Please do not forget your child. Please remember your child. There we go. Alright. We can lower this back down, get the front. The rest of the engine bay components all installed. Starter's in good shape. And we're going to need 2 exhaust manifold inline 6. Alright. There you are. Boop. 2 of you. Oh, we managed to restore one of them. That's fine. We get an extra one. We get a freebie. It won't matter too much in the grand scheme of things because we will be making even more money once we sell this. Oh my word. Like already the car value has nearly doubled. And it is just very nice. Very beautiful car. Alright, let's get this up. Finally, front suspension. This all disassembled. Whole bunch of stuff here. A lot of stuff that we can't. A lot of stuff that we can't replace. Hopefully, most of the stuff we can at least repair. Sorry, yeah, there's a good chunk of stuff that just needs to be bought. Pretty much the entire shock absorber assembly. Gosh, a little bit of lag there. Whole bunch of that stuff. Whole bunch of bushings at the front. Way too many bushings. This is nice though. It's just so relaxing getting the vehicles all restored and everything, especially like the super historic vehicles and all that. Very cool. I definitely hope the 2021 version has even more kind of unique vehicles and everything that are different, you know, engine types and everything. So that's a cool thing, is like when it's not all, you know, one-to-one, because those have been some of my favorite builds, is when it's not just, you know, the standard V8, yep, same suspension in the front, same suspension in the rear. But this is at least unique enough that it's a little bit memorable with the cool, you know, dual spark system with the crazy, very nice engine though. It is a very beautiful engine. I'm wondering if we should paint this red, bright kind of Italian red, or we should kind of keep it this beautiful coastal blue color, because it is a nice color. I think this is the factory color as well. We will have to wait and see. All right, inventory. Okay, so it's all the same. Cool. So 2 of you, size 16. Normally for the wheels, you also need to specify a thickness as well, but we're gonna overlook that too. 95. Profile 80. Very thick tires. Shocks. 2 of you. 2 of you. Boop. Yes. Very nice. Alright. Time for the waiting game, where we go get as many things sorted as possible, and we sit around and wait. Alright, we're gonna need 12 rubber bushings. There we go. Take you. Boop, boop, boop. Yep. Click. Take you from there. Boop, 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 boop. Sweet, and now we're waiting again, so let's get this. And tie rods, outer tie rods. Alright. 2 of these, because it is... Yeah, I think that's how it goes. And then finally the hub. Hooeeb! Hooeeb! And I think this is... Oh yeah, brakes, of course. 2 of you. And 2 of you. There we go. Perfect. Very nice. Oh yeah, we need to actually restore these components too. That is very important. Ah, stream elements crashed. Okay, that's all right. Sometimes you just gotta roll with the flow. Keep it on the toes. There we go. Glad we managed to repair most of the stuff here. Very nice. Let's get all this bolted up. We're restoring this in record time as well. Like, this is very nice. I want to see how fast this vehicle is as well. It should have some decent acceleration. They'll probably top out at around 122, 130 miles an hour, somewhere on that range. Because it is a fairly powerful inline 6, but it is also heavier than the Lotus. So we'll have to see how good that acceleration is. Its top end acceleration though should be a bit better with the performance of the vehicle and everything. But the lower end, it might take a little bit of convincing to get it going. Still though, oh my gosh, this is an amazing vehicle. Very nice. Now let's get over to this side. get all of these bushings in to the cross member. Yes. Boop, boop. And this is a very, very nice vehicle. I believe the Lampadati Casco in GTA 5 is at least partially based off of this vehicle. Probably also the Maserati 3500. Probably a good mixture of both. But it has that, you know, that classic Italian Grand Tourer styling that is absolutely amazing. I love my front engine rear wheel drive Grand Touring cars. Very, very cool. Very luxurious, but they got power as well. Decent amount of performance. It is just very, very fun. And it's a type of vehicle you can go on a road trip with as well. Like a lot of the mid-engine performance cars and everything, you can't really drive them super long because you can't fit your suitcase anywhere. But these you can go, you know, cross country. It'd be a little bit cramped, but like you can still, you know, enjoy yourselves in a vehicle like this, but still then, you know, have fun, get a little performance going and everything like that. All right, very, very nice. Interior condition is surprisingly good as well, except that needs to be rectified. So let's get you lowered down. Completely strip this car of all of its parts. On the bright side, though, with the licensed vehicles on the body shop, you can literally just look up like the Sebring or Esprit or what have you, and it'll be, you know, you can find exactly what you're looking for, which is very, very nice. So let's go. Boop. Sebring. One of you. 2 seat Sebrings. 1 bench Sebring. I don't want to sit in it. Boop. 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 I feel like the fact that you do need to like repair. You can't repair, but you need to replace the interior components that have been worn down and damaged. We can put a Lotus Esprit seat in that. That's interesting. I don't know if I want to, though. I feel like that'd be sacrilegious. It wouldn't really mesh well with the vehicle styling. There we go. We can at least put the regular body panels back on. Boop. Boop. Put that mirror on there as well. Absolutely gorgeous. Right, only one mirror because it is an older vehicle. Who cares about what the passenger sees? No one cares about what the passenger needs to see. All right, let's go to the body shop. Sebring. I need you. I need you. I need you. If you're made out of glass, or if you light up, I need you. So everybody, come here. There we go. Oop. Beautiful. While we're here, and while we're getting really, really close to finishing this up, what state should the Sebring be from? What state plates, or what country plates? Should we do Italy? Should we, you know, should be California, like a Californian movie star's car? What should it be? I am liking that base color though. That it already is. It's not the factory color, but it is very, very nice. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe. Do we have Italy? We do have Italy. Yes. There we go. Oop. And then let's get the front. And then now let's 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%. Are we missing anything? No. We can quite literally just try this out. Just to make sure, I'm gonna double test that. Yeah, we can. We can quite literally just drive that. So we have everything here. We're gonna test the vehicle, and I'm probably gonna repaint it as well. Although I do like that blue coloring. That blue coloring is nice. Yeah, a little bit slower 0 to 60. But then once it gets going, it's going. Alright. 4th gear, this is probably the last gear. It's either 4-speed or 5-speed. 110, 112. Can it go faster than the Lotus? Not quite actually. That's surprising. Just barely faster than the Lotus. I was expecting it to have just a little bit more speed, but I guess that's not the case. It's still nice though. Very, very nice. The sound it made is gorgeous. I like the sound. I love good vehicle sounds. Like even Formula E with like the straight cut gears and everything, that kind of almost makes them sound like they're, you know, like jet cars and all that stuff. Yeah, let's take it to the. I don't want to take it to the parking. I don't want to take it to the parking. I don't want to take it to the parking. All right, come on. Oh my gosh, that is an insane amount for the restoration bonus though. And the car value. We're gonna be eating good there. All right, we're gonna move this though to the paint shop. I wanna see what kind of livery is available. So I do like the fact that, granted, the livery for licensed vehicles is much more mundane compared to the livery for. Ooh. Okay, that's it. That's it. Okay, that's kind of sad. Also, that is very ugly paint color. Nah, I kind of like it actually in its original coloring. That is very, very nice. It's gonna look weird on the. Yeah, that's gonna look a lot better for the picture. Photo mode. Right there. Boom. I'm gonna close you. I like getting the cool, you know, the cool custom shots and everything. There. Boom. That is nice. I like when games have photo modes. Photo mode is very, very fun. I know it's a little bit more mundane for like a lot of other people, but it's very, very cool. We're almost 300 horsepower. Nice. That's a lot. Wait. That's wrong. That's wrong. It's a double overhead cam. That feels very wrong. That feels very, very, very messed up. Alright, let's get all this sold. Let's go search for a couple more vehicles to add to the garage. And then we're gonna be fully tuning the Porsche. But right now, I wanna go see what we can find. Whether it's a brand new vehicle to tune up and see just how fast we can get it to go. Yeah, I'm thinking. Where are you? That's off-road. There's the car line. Let's go here first. If we run across like any like major supercar or like any high performance vehicle under 500,000, I may consider getting that and purchasing it. Maybe. All right, so this Ford Mustang Coyote V8 engine. Holy moly! So that is the most expensive Mustang I have seen in my life. Oh, almost over $250,000. Smith and Parker Outlaw. Cool. Can't really do much there, but it is very pretty. And yeah. Oh, hi there. That is a literal Pagani's on the R. Oh. Do we? No, we don't quite have enough money for that yet. We are gradually getting more and more money, even if we are amassing a collection of vehicles. We are getting way more money than that. We're gonna need a lot more money than that, because we're gonna be fully tuning it and everything. Holy moly, that is a very expensive car though. Ironically, the Mustang was like overpriced, and the Maserati was not the Maserati, the Pagani was very much underpriced. All right, let's see what we can find in the garage. Anything good? Maybe. All right, we want you, and we want you. That's Pagani headlights. I don't want to see the vehicle just yet. Nothing useful there. I do see the vehicle now. But it is, yeah, let's get you. Normally, I've gotten out of the habit of completely just buying everything we see, because we don't necessarily lose money, but we make less money than if we were smart about it. So I usually try to only get like body panels and stuff like that, and rims, as those are things that we can personally restore. Oh, there's more. There is more. Very cool. Let's see what all kinds of junk we have here. Oh, this is awesome that we have the Bolt Atlanta. Which, yeah. Aww. Aww, ew. Why is it the mill? Why is it the base model? You can't do anything with the base model. It's stuck just as an inline 6. And then of course we have the Bentley T series, which you could buy and then see what it's like to fully tune one of these with all performance parts. I don't want to do that actually. I kind of want to do that. But I'm gonna hold off for now. This garage has been a little bit of a bust. I'm gonna buy those parts. We're gonna go out to... We're gonna go out to one more barn. And we're gonna see if we can't find anything. Anything worthwhile. That was a very, very, very junkyard-like barn. Nothing really worth buying in terms of vehicles there. So let's see what we can find here. Of course, any body panels are cha-ching ka-ching. But outside of that, we will have to see what else we can find. Yes, for that crate. We've restored so many of those, though. And what are you? Ooh, the bolt cape. We have not restored any bolt capes. So we're gonna snatch that up. Yes. I'm gonna go to the car parking. There we go. Very, very sweet. There we go. And then finally, we'll do one more. One more, just to see what we can find. Hopefully something good. We're running into a lot of duplicate cars, so we might have to start going to like the auction house to see what else we can find there. Get some of the kind of the junker tuner cars and stuff like that, and start kind of expanding our wheelhouse of vehicles that we modify. So right now it seems to be primarily American vehicles, with the rare European car. But I imagine the amount of European cars we can find here is very slim. That being said, though, we do get a couple of semi-modern vehicles as well. Like we do have the RX-7 that we did find. Nothing useful there. I wish we could repair upholstery stuff. Upholstery is very, very important to be able to repair as well. But that may be something for a later game. To include. Oh my. Alright. So what are you? You are the bolt cape. Oh, that's the inline 6. Nope, we don't want you. We already have you. Just hoping this one is a little bit better. We're at least finding a lot of good body parts. Oh wow, this is tiny. With a very, very modern engine as well in it. Yeah, that's gonna be fun to tune up. The old Daddy T. Yeah. Anything else worthwhile? Yeah, a few things. Yeah. Alright, well, let's get out of here now. Thank you kindly for letting me onto your property and purchasing that vehicle from you. I do appreciate it. There we go. We've purchased 2 vehicles already. We need to store vehicles at a much higher pace because we keep We keep buying more vehicles than we restore. And I know that's a me issue because I keep looking at the vehicles and I'm like, oh wow, that'd be a fun one to restore as well. Or oh, that'd be a fun one to restore. Because I am the barn finds are my kryptonite because they're basically like loot boxes. And you're like, oh, but what am I gonna find this time? What is gonna be there this time? We're running into more duplicates and not so great vehicles now though, with a lot more of the with the like the mill spec and everything like that. Those are basically the base model. They can only take the inline 6. Ow. Alright, so we've crunched 2 things. Ow. Alright, we've crunched 3 things. This should allow us to sell quite a bit of that for some good money. Alright, let's sell the parts now. Yeah, 10 grand there. Very, very nice. Alright. Final vehicle build of the day. We already know it. The Porsche 911. This one we're going full Blackbird. Full ham. Let's just start stripping the body. Why not? Oh my lord. This is an amazing vehicle though. Let's get the seats out of there as well. There we go. Yeah. I am hyped for this. Let's get this thing raised up. Yes. Alright, let's get you raised up just a little bit higher. Alright, first things first, drain the engine of any oil. Not gonna have any oil because foreign flying car. Alright. Boop. Boop. Alright. You can go back. You can go back. Alright, here we go now. Oh boy. This is rear engine performance vehicle. And it's gonna be even faster when we're done with it. I can't believe that this thing has vintage tires on it. It's gonna be absolutely scary to drive. Very, very spoopy. Very spoopy 5 me. Alright, now what else do we need out of here? I think that should allow us to get everything out. Let's lower the vehicle back down. Let's take a look. There we go. Yep, that's all we needed to remove. Boy, there's a lot to this. There is so much. Oh, really? Only 1 clip? Oh, okay, there's 2 clips here. Oh boy. This is a very, very interesting engine with it being air cooled. And you get the removable cylinders and everything. Oh, it feels so weird. There's so much going on. Alright, let's get all these belts. All these cooling belts. we go. The alternator inside of the fan. Very, very smart. Very good spacing of everything. It's super tight. Packing a lot of power, a lot of displacement in this area. Oh my word though, this is interesting. This is gonna be a fun one to go full hammed on though. With all the performance upgrades and everything. Alright, let's get the timing covers off now. Slowly working our way towards the center of the engine. Alright, we want to zoom out just a little bit, get the other timing chain shoe. Boop. Boop. Go. There we go. Alright, what are we missing now? Alright, engine head covers. Sweet. Alright, most of the intake is gone. Let's get most of the exhaust system. Let's get that removed as well. Man, this is so cool to work on an engine like this. It's just so unique, very different. This one also has a dual spark system. As you can see, 2 spark plugs per cylinder. There we go, good on that side. Just begin getting all of these off. And there's gonna be a lot of these. Total of 6. Let's begin getting this off. I don't know how much we're gonna be able to fully tune this thing with it being an actually aspirated box engine, but it's still gonna be very nice. I wonder if the cylinders themselves can be removed, or not removed, but upgraded. Not too familiar with all the upgrades available for this type of engine. I do know that there's bolts everywhere though. Oh my gosh. so many engine head covers. So much to this engine. And it's just so tightly packed in there. Alright, get these spark plugs out. And gradually, we're basically like licking our way to the center of the Tootsie Pop. So many layers involved in just getting all of this out. There we go. These cylinders out as well. Oh gosh, removing the engine block before the pistons. I feel it's so strange to do. What am I missing? Oh, this shaft. Oh, this is so strange. I know we've already kind of taken this apart once, but it always feels weird working on the box engines. It's like working on an alien. Gosh, we literally just have the crankshaft here just being held in place by nothing. Oh, this is so strange. All these pistons need to get going. There we go, remove these 3. And finally the crankshaft. Alright. Moment of truth. So far so good. Wow, literally no crunches at all so far. Never mind, that's a 1 crunch. Sweet. Alright, we restored all the body panels too. Alright. First things first, crankshaft, because that can't be modified. Alright. Let's get those. And let's get these. So it's gonna have to methodically work our way through this. And just kind of check pretty much anything that could potentially be something that can be upgraded. So that shaft, the engine heads, all of that stuff. Alright. We're gonna need 2 rod caps. These engines are so weird, but I love them dearly. I love the sound they make as well, the air-cooled Porsche engines. Alright, moment of truth. Can we... I don't think the engine block. No. We can, however, get this stuff. Okay, so the engine cylinders. We can get a performance engine cylinders. Plus 3% per upgrade. The engine heads we can get. Yes, that is all very, very nice. Ignition wires. All the throttle parts and everything. Very cool. Okay, cool. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, so the engine block, let's get that on there. Alright, we are going to need a crankshaft bearing cap. We'll get that, and then just... Oh gosh, we don't want that one. We do want this one, though. Alright, can that shaft... Is that shaft an upgrade component? I don't think so. No, it's not. So that goes there. Alright, I'm gonna need a regular... crankshaft bearing cap. One of these. Just a single one. Alright, this engine block going there. Alright, now we're gonna need 6 engine cylinders. And that can go from here. There we go. These are gonna be very pricey. But it is going to be oh so worth it when we get it all put back together. It's going to be very, very nice. I'm going to need 6 engine heads. Nearly 10 grand for that. Nope, we want the performance. We want the performance ones. Come on. Don't cheap us out of that. The fact that we managed to restore all of those engine heads is very impressive. That could be sold to the collector car market for a decent amount of money. Oh my gosh, though, this is nice. You see the beautiful valve train there. This is a good start. Nope, we want the actual performance one. And each one is adding an additional 3%. With the base engine horsepower being quite high already. That is gonna increase it quite a bit. Alright, we're gonna need 12 spark plugs. There we go. Very nice. So pretty much all the performance parts are literally right here. And then we're gonna be doing all the accessories right afterwards. Each one adding only 0.13%, but it does add up. Everything adds up. That's the pipe. Is the pipe? No, not that type of pipe. Alright, where is the intake manifold, ignition wires, exhaust manifold? We're gonna want 2 of you. Yes. Nice and shiny. Let's get the pipes on as well. Very good. Very, very good. And the pipes on this side as well. Oh my word. This is nice. This is a good, very solid start. Alright, we can get an ignition distributor, I think, as well. Or not? Huh. Only the ignition wires. Interesting. Yeah, no. Only the standard ignition distributor, not the Porsche one. Okay. I'm surprised that that's a, something that we can't get. But nevertheless, we're gonna need, how many clip Bs? Oh no, we have enough. We're gonna eventually need clip Bs because this car was missing some. But at least for now, we have enough clip Bs. Alright, we're gonna need a timing cover Bravo. Alright, here we go. This makes it easier. Timing cover Bravo. There we go. Boop. We are going to need 2 camshafts. And I think those are back in the tuning shop. 6C. Yes, there you are. Sweet. Oh, I want to see just how much power this thing makes. It's another 0.5% each. But it is a start. Alright, cam gear. 2 of you. I'm gonna need 2 timing chains, because those are non-serviceable. Boop, boop. And then boop. And what are the shoes? Shoes are also non-serviceable because those are timing components. Good to know. Wait. Oh. They're the same. I purchased. Okay, that's my mistake. That is my mistake there. Alright. Get that timing cover on there. That's easily repairable. Nice. Good start. Let's get this side on as well. No item to work with. Okay. I'm in cover C instead. There we go. There we go. Alright. Camshaft bearing. None of those are good. Okay, so up top here. And we need 2 of you. I don't believe that that's a tuning component. Engine head. No, that is not. Good. Excellent. And I don't think the engine head covers are either. So that's solid. Alright, good. Engine head cover Bs are good as well. The engine head cover As. Alright, good. That's all. That's all good. 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 Sweet. This thing is coming together very, very nicely. A little bit slower. We gotta kind of take a methodical approach to engines such as these. But with the performance that we're gonna be getting out of it, it's gonna be very nice. Doesn't that let me get the curiosity? No, engine block cover is not part of that. Cool. So there we go. Alright, intake manifold. Intake manifold is something that is very, very, very possible. Intake manifold A, we want one of you, and intake manifold B, we want one of you. Nope. I want the performance one. There we go. There we go. Boop. And then this side. Very nice. Now we need 2 fuel rails. Sweet. Oh, this is missing both of its fuel rails. Interesting. I think the throttle is also an upgradable component. It is. Oh, sweet. This is gonna make a terrifying amount of power. And I am here for that. That is some respectable power. So let's get that in here as well. And let's get, of course, all of the gearbox stuff. Boop. Boop. And boop. May as well get all the gearbox stuff here. That'd be the release bearing and yeah, I think that's it. The flywheel, that's custom. Clutch plate, that's custom. The pressure plate, that's custom. And of course the release bearing doesn't quite matter as much. So that could be the standard thing. There we go. Alright. Air filter cover. I think that's the one we want. Yes. Of course we also want the performance air filter. There we go. You know it's performance because it's red. And then the base. There we go. And now we're gonna need a terrifying amount of flip Bs. A total of 3. Sweet intake is coming together. So that's pretty much all the power adders here. I think, unless the alternator can be part of that. Power steering pump. Never mind, we can get the power steering pump a performance upgrade as well. Power steering pump. V8. There you are. Also, I haven't been able to add the we haven't been able to add the ignition wires yet. Which is strange. And I don't know why. Oh, now we can. Now we can. There we go. Oh gosh, that looks evil. Out of curiosity, is the blower a part of that? No, it is not. Cool. We don't have a blower anyway, so let's go to here. There's so much to this engine. But it looks so nice. Alright. Crankshaft pulley. Crankshaft pulley V8, and then we're gonna need some specialized serpentine belts, I think. Yeah, okay, so B6C. And go down to serpentine belts. A, B, C. Thankfully, when it's a specialized engine such as this, it makes it easy. Makes it so easy. And there we go. Are we missing anything else? Down below looks good. Out here looks good. I mean, this entire engine looks so nice. Oh, okay. I wanna dyno this thing. Missing anything here? Nope. Oh my word. Yes! This car is going to be absolutely terrifying. And I am here for that. Alright. So that's a 964, and that's also the 964. So let's look that up in the tuning shop. Yes. Wait, 964 or 964 RS? Which version is it? The RS version. Cool. There we go. Because of course you want to make sure this is all solid. Why can't I get that? There we go. Now I can. Kind of an olive gray color. Oh, look at this thing. This is gonna be a terrifying car. This is gonna be a terrifying car. Yeah, we're gonna want a custom gearbox as well. So let's get that. Oh my word. Alright. Now time for the fun stuff. The regular Joe stuff. Fuel tank and everything's up front there. We'll have to make sure we don't forget to upgrade the fuel pump, because that is a fairly large power gain there as well in the fuel pump. There we go. Let's get this out. Boop. 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 And there we go. And now to this side. A lot of the same, but still really, really cool. Very beautiful double wishbone suspension in the rear. Oh, that engine though. That's one of the craziest builds I've seen is someone swapped an LS engine into an older Porsche. And it's partially sacrilegious, but looking at it now and just how big everything is, I could definitely see it fitting. Like, yeah, I wasn't expecting that, but like, You could definitely fit an LS in here. Finding room for the cooling system and everything, and getting it to support the extra weight. Granted, it's aluminum block, but still. That's a very, very hefty. Very, very hefty. All right. 265, 35, R18. Cool. All right. 964 RS. We're gonna want 2 of them, size 18. Yep. And now the tire shop. We're gonna go full slick tires because we're gonna be crazy like that. 265 at the rear, 35. There we go. And of course, 2 of you. Oop. 2 of you. Oop. Slight mind fart because it is a little bit after 11 and it's been a little bit of a long day. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Yes. This is gonna be very, very fun. Wish real cars were this quick and easy to work on. Same here. Oh my gosh. It'd be very, very nice. Unfortunately, that's not the way it is. But one can hope someday that we get vehicles that are this easy to work on. Part of it is this game does simplify certain things and speed it up. Like I can kind of multitask here. I can balance and mount a tire at the same time while taking a spring from the compressor. I can go over here while it's doing that. Ow! Right from the get-go, we have a big crunch. Cool. Take you. But this is gonna be fun. I want to see just how powerful this is. I want to see just how fast this is. The fully upgraded Porsche. This is a surprising amount. This is a surprising amount of the upgrades available for it. Like I was expecting it to be like only a few things, but no, literally most of the engine has been replaced with performance stuff. If we find a turbocharged Porsche, it's game over. Like that may end up being one of the fastest vehicles in the game. And I am here for that. I want that. Because yes, please. Alright, so we need an upper suspension arm, so let's get that real quick. Upper suspension arm. And then brakes, we need 2 of you. And 2 of you. I do hope that the later car mechanic simulator games do allow you to upgrade other parts of the vehicle, like upgraded suspension and upgraded brakes as well. That'd be fun. That is a key staple of vehicle tuning, as well as upgrading the other components. We're gonna need a brake caliper. We'll get that in just a second. Yeah, going full slick here. This is gonna be nice. I know they added some of the visual tuning, some more visual upgrades and everything to certain vehicles in Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. I've been kind of keeping tabs on some of that stuff. You can do quite a bit with some of the vehicles in that game. But I'm enjoying playing 2018 right now. The barn finds, the cool vehicles here. Very, very fun. Very, very nice. Alright, what are we missing? Oh, that's available from the engine bay. Cool. Oh, there it is. I was wondering why I couldn't put the axle in. That was why. Alright, I'm gonna lower the vehicle back down. Get some of the other components. The body is completely stripped down to everything has been removed. It's gonna be very, 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 very nice getting this all back together. Come on. We don't have a starter. Perfect. Starter. Standard starter, right? Yeah, standard starter, not starter V8s. Sometimes it likes to play tricks on you and everything. And it's like, oh yeah, it's a boxer engine, but you know, totally uses a V8 starter. Obviously, you gotta reuse assets where you can, because that helps save money, helps save costs, make the game quicker to develop. Gosh, look at this. This is so cool. I kinda want to test the vehicle now just to see how much power it's making before we get everything else involved. Where do I fill the oil? Where do I fill the engine oil? Oh, it's over here. I'm looking on the engine for it. I'm like, where is it? Where is it? It's all the way over. It is integrated into the vehicle. Very nice. Okay, I can't wait anymore. I kind of wanna. I want to take it to the dyno. I'm impatient because I'm impatient. But I want to see. I want to see just how much power it makes now. Come on, give us the big numbers. Oh, that's not nearly as big as I was hoping. For nearly the entire engine being replaced, that's kind of sad. But oh well. It's not, you know, mega 1,000 horsepower stuff, but it's respectable. It's decent enough. I don't think we've broken the 1,000 horsepower record yet. I know. Once we upgrade the Pagani and everything, we get the Pagani. That could easily break the 1,000 horsepower limit, and I want to see that. All right, front suspension shouldn't be nearly as bad. Front suspension should be pretty quick as well. Get this all out of here. There we go. Yep. We do have a cross member though, and we do have the fuel tank that we need to consider. Because the fuel pump, we need to make sure we replace the fuel pump with the upgraded fuel pump. Oh yeah, because then we get a little bit more power. So we may want to test that afterwards. Anyway, we wasted a little bit of time on the dyno. Whoopsie daisies. All right, there we go. Get all of this out of the vehicle. Oh, there we go. Oop. All right, sway bar system is getting removed. This is nice though. This vehicle. This is the second time kind of doing a restoration on it. And granted, this is a big money vehicle. Very, very nice. And once we have this with all the performance upgrades on it as well, yeah, it's gonna be worth quite a bit of money. With it being fully tuned. There we go. Get you. Oh well, this entire thing is just floating here now. Oh my. There we go. Alright. So that's a 235. 40 R18. Cool. Got it. Let's purchase that. Slick tires, 2. Radius, 18. Width, 235. Profile, 40%. Boop. Get those. 218. And now... Oh, the shock absorbers. All the suspension stuff. Slightly different mentality going through this compared to Car Mechanic Simulator 2015. But what you get the get things moving in the right direction. Alright, let's get these restored. Cool. Nothing there. Thank you. Oop. Nice. Okay. Front sway. Super front end length B. Two inner, two outer. What else? Yes. And now all the bushings. 12 of them. Let's go get that battery. Sweet. We literally never have to work on buy another battery again. And it is literally just, oh, we have a battery? Sweet. We can fix it up. Right. Oh yeah, we're gonna need a fuel tank as well. There we go. Perfect. Let's get you. No. I miss. One thing I do miss from Car Mechanic Simulator 2015 is it did prioritize the performance parts, so that you never had to worry about installing the wrong components. We need a regular front sway bar. Go. Boop, boop, boop. I can get pretty much this entire side from here. We're missing the other shock absorber that's still in the one spring compressor. That's fine. Alright, we're also gonna need one wheel hub as well. Cool. Front wheel hub, brakes, 2 of you. And 2 brake pads as well. Sweet. Battery in there. Get all of the non-serviceable components in. Oh, cool. We do need a brake caliper as well. That's fine. We'll purchase that in just a second. Let's get at least the other side all put back together. And I want to see just how fast we can get this thing to go now. It's not gonna have a whole lot of power, but it may have some decent speed going for it. We should not forget about these bushings. There you are. Gosh, please stop zooming in nearly that much. I'm not that blind. I do wear glasses, but I am not that blind. I can indeed see what is in the screen in front of me. Oh gosh, okay, we need two brake components. The caliper and the caliper cylinder. There we go. But yeah, being able to upgrade the brakes as well, being able to replace body components with carbon fiber as well, will be kind of fun. But at the very least, being able to upgrade the base components for the other things like the suspension, at the very least, you know, performance shocks, performance springs, and everything like that would be nice. Lowering springs would be cool. Air suspension. But I am asking for a lot. Alright. Let's go interior shop. Two of you, one of you. Okay. Really? The fact I have to go through two menus to just install a steering wheel is a little bit annoying. There we go, we can get all this. All of these components. Very, very nice. So thinking about what state you guys want the license plate to come from, or what country. I'm always looking for suggestions. As you can see the engine through the rear spoiler. Alright. Let's go to the body shop. Oh boy. It's the RS America. Yeah, because it's not the Turbo S. It's the RS America, which I think may be the lower performance version. But it is still very, very beautiful. Very, very cool. It's gonna look even cooler when it's not a boring gray color. I mean, come on, you have a high performance supercar. You gotta make sure you flaunt that stuff. Alright, what kind of state are we thinking here? Just gonna randomize it. Eyes are closed. Minnesota! At 10,000 lakes. Alright. Minnesota, eh? Hmm. What should the license plate say? Maybe something in relation to the boxer engine. There we go. From Minnesota as well. Very, 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 very aggressive, very rude car. From a place where people are stereotyped to be very, very nice and polite. Alright, let's go to the paint shop. Let's see what we can do here. Hopefully something a little bit better than gray. Who buys a supercar and gets it in gray? Unless it's like an Aston Martin or something like that. nice bright yellow. Oh gosh, already a very, very... There. 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 And then a 6-speed gear to get it probably right. There. With the amount of power it has, it's probably a decent... Probably a decent amount. Let's see if we got over the 500 horsepower marker first. And then we'll test the speed, see if we're bouncing off the red limiter at the very end, or if we tune it just right. Sounds nice though. With it getting more fuel, we should get some more power. Not much more. A little bit more, but not a whole lot. Still very, very cool though. Very, very pretty car. Alright, let's Ooh. I do like how we can kind of just keep moving the vehicle around. There we go. All right, now let's test it. At the speed track. Yes. Let's see. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. After this, we'll head to the auction house and maybe another barn find as well. Oh, the sound. 0 to 60 in under 4 seconds. I think we tuned the transmission right though. $170, 172. Very nice. Very, very nice. 0 to 60 in under 4 seconds. Yes! That is exactly what I was looking for. That is exactly what I was looking for. Alright, let's get this sold so we can get back over to back over a million. Oh gosh. Yes. These things are worth so much. Another 7,000 there. Yeah, we have plenty of monies. Alright. Let's car auction house first. And then afterwards we're gonna be going to a barn. Because at least with the barn you don't have to compete, although the selection of vehicles is much lower. Hidegiri Katsumoto? Yeah. We're gonna go up to probably around, what, 12,000? Well, okay. We're not even bidding. We're just waiting for these two to get. kidding me right now? Bugger off. Wow. Look at Uncle Pennybags here, spending $21,000 on a rust bucket. I see how it is. That being said, that is very, very nice. Oh, this is going up by 5,000. Okay. I see. Yep, nope. Next car. Jeez. Okay. Atlanta Trespasser. So this is like the off-road version of it. Very cool. I do like the different versions of like the boat Atlanta and everything like that. Like I like the fact that they have different, very, very different vehicles and everything. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna go up probably to around 27,000. I mean, it's a cool off-road truck. We probably won't find something exactly like this in a barn find. Though if we can find the mill spec, we could probably find this in a barn find too. It'd just be very rare. Are you kidding me? Bruh. They're all going well over like the car value. But Grand Mojave, nah. Not quite feeling doing an SUV yet. This, on the other hand, though, this could be very, very fun. Come on. Don't be like that. Don't. Don't be like that. Wow. Damn. Okay. We went home empty-handed. I see how it is. I see how it is. Go to this barn here. Hopefully there's something good. Worst case scenario, if we don't find anything good at this barn, we're gonna go to the junkyard and see if there's any good junkyard cars. Oh my word. There's a lot of stuff here. Yep, that, and that, and that. All the body panels. You, and you. And, we already have one of you. You are coming up obnoxiously quick, or obnoxiously frequently. Yeah, put that. Well, this one's a bit of a bust. This one is a major bust. It's literally the we've run that car twice today now. So let's go to the junkyard. We might find something good there. We might find something good there. We're not gonna go searching for body parts. We can kind of go searching for body parts if it's around a vehicle that we want. Right now, I just want to add another vehicle to the garage. So many parts. We're not gonna go searching for body parts, he says. Sorry, force a habit. Wow, literally nothing there. No vehicles there. Any car here? Nope. Oh? What are you? Oh, horn cape. Oh gosh. It's the inline 6 version. It's the inline 6 version. Why? It's not even worth restoring, because the thing with the base model, the mill models, is that you can't even swap in a higher performance engine. Like if you look here, like you can see, you can swap in other engines in this car, the Chieftain Cyclone, which that one is definitely a maybe. Custom station wagon, be very cool to get. That is a very definite maybe. Let's see what else we can find. Man, there's so many. There must have been like a massive influx of like drag racing boat Hellcats in this like city area, because every other garage that we have gone to, every other car we found has been like one of those. And it's a little bit silly. Yeah, we're gonna buy it. I'm just gonna go to car parking. Let's see if we can't find anything else. We might check out one more barn find as well. We got lots of money. We're blowing a hole in our pockets. Doesn't look like there's anything else. So yeah, we're gonna go get one more barn find, just to add some vehicles, to our garage. Give us some options, plenty of options. I picked this one. We'll eventually run out of barns. I'm gonna have to resort to doing more jobs to get the barn finds. Alright, let's get the junk. Wow, that is literally junk. We can get you, and we can get you. Nothing there. Got a mirror. Ooh, got a rear bumper as well. Nice Mercedes rear bumper. Yes, please. Oh. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, we have found another Ford GT. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be very nice. I want that. We may end up purchasing all the vehicles here, because these are all very nice vehicles. Let's start with this one first. The Bolt Chapman. Very basic 4-door sedan. This one we're gonna turn into a high-performance hot rod. No doubt about it. This one we're gonna basically turn into a drag racer. So, yeah. I'm gonna buy you. Oh wow, the car price is so much lower than car value as well. Just gonna go into car parking. This one as well. This one we're gonna fully upgrade as well, just to see how fast the actual like Ford GT40 can go. And then of course the Bolt Reptilia. Oh. Oh, even better. It's got the supercharged engine in it. Oh, dang. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that is nice. That is very, very nice. All right, let's restore these parts, and then we're gonna end the stream. All right, we have a lot of cool cars, so many to choose from. I think our first parking is full. We're gonna 25,000. Yeah, we can buy that. Oh gosh. All right, it gets progressively more expensive. Let's get all of these body panels restored, all these rooms restored. That way other mechanics, other car enthusiasts can buy them off of us. Alright, well that one's a crunch. That is also a crunch. Alright. Let's open this up as well. Alright, no barn find maps here. Let's open this case as well. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, let's add 3.5 rows of barn find maps still. Nice. And there's seven grand added to our bank account. Very good. Alright, what vehicles are we gonna want to work on? I'm thinking the Mach 1 and the Challenger. Get both of them restored to their former conditions. Especially the Mach 1. The Mach 1 looks so nice. That being said, though, we're going to be ending the stream. Thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the stream, please leave a like, subscribe. Let me know what I'm doing well in the comments below. If you didn't like the stream, please let me know what I'm doing poorly. That being said, I've been Isaac Umbras, wherever you are in the world. Whatever time of day it is for you, may it be a great time. And I'll see you all on the next stream. Until then, take care, everybody. Bye-bye!